and it's time to introduce you to our Pet of the Week. Patty McCray with the Quad City Animal Welfare Center is joining us this morning. First of all, Patty, as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Brownie here.
Oh, she's so sweet. So she's a little over 2 months old, and she's been spayed, and she's just a sweet little female kitty. She's been around other kitty cats, and we know that she would like to live with other kitty cats. Sweet baby, very sweet.
So Brownie's only 2 months old. That's so young. So how might her needs differ from a cat that's, maybe already a year old or a year and a half old?
Well, I definitely think that you want to maybe prepare your house before you would take her home. So anything breakable, any plants, anything that you don't want her getting into, definitely want to put that up. And then we always recommend you set up a little room for them, maybe a spare bedroom, or if you have like a larger laundry room or maybe a spare bathroom, and put their bed, their toys, anything that's going to be for them, their food and water in that room, and let them get used to that first. And you go in there obviously and spend time with them. Let them get used to that first before you open up the rest of the house to them and before you introduce them to the other animals. I find that the slower you can do with the introduction to the rest of the house, the better, the easier, the more they acclimate. Just giving them time just to get used to the new environment really does help.
And then speaking of other animals, how do you think Brownie would do with cats, even dogs?
Oh, I think she'd be great. As long as they like other animals, I think she'd be great. She's super friendly, very playful. Sometimes I say you want to maybe try to have an animal that kind of matches her energy. So if you have maybe a younger cat that likes to play, or you have maybe a younger dog that likes to play, and they can, run around and cuddle together. And so sometimes I think matching energy with the pet you have at home is always a good thing.
And then maybe at the end of the day that works better for you because they tire each other out.
Yes, for sure.
So then, as summer's around the corner, a lot of people are going on vacations. So how would you kind of suggest what's the safest way to leave your pet at home, and maybe who is the safest person to leave them with at home while you and your family are away?
Yeah, I think leaving them at home is probably the best idea. Ideally, if you can get a pet sitter to come stay at your home, that's going to be the best thing for them. I have someone that works for me that I'm so lucky to have. She actually comes and stays at my home, and I love that. So she's there for my fur kids, and they don't get their routine changed. They are in their home, so that really makes them happy. But there are services in this area, so you can Google that. But really, having them stay at home is going to be the best thing for them, especially cats. They don't like to go places and be out of their element.
Right, exactly. And then also, May is National Pet Month.
Yes.
So what do you guys have going on for National Pet Month?
Well, we're just reflecting on how much animals are wonderful and the joy they bring to us, and being prepared for what's coming up in the spring and summer, fleas and ticks, making sure that you're using your prevention now. You want to make sure you have that on them because they are here. Definitely we're seeing fleas and ticks, and they can spread diseases. They can get on you and your kids, they can get in your house, and then you have a huge problem. So we have our walk-in clinic, and it's every Wednesday from 8 to 11, and you just bring your pet and stay in your car. We come out to you. It's very easy, and it's low cost. So we really want to make it affordable for you to take good care of your pets.
It's so very important for our pets and for ourselves and our own families as well.
Absolutely, it is, sure.
All right, well, if you would like to adopt Brownie, visit the Quad City Animal Welfare Center's Adoption Center. They're open from noon to 5 every day except Tuesdays and Sundays. And you can also visit their Facebook page or website.